Hello and what the hell? I have never ever seen that happen before. One of the brutes in the section up ahead just fired his brute shot into nothingness. That's odd. Okay, I've legitimately never seen that happen before in all my years of playing this game. Anyway, hello and welcome back to some more Halo 2, where last time we played through the longest and most frustrating mission in the entire game, which was Gravemind, and we only died one more time than we did when we played through, Regret. So that was surprising. But still, you know, it was a tough run, but we made it through. And now we're playing through Uprising, which unfortunately isn't all that great. So remember earlier when I said that Arbiter does get good missions eventually? This is 50% one of them. As in, the first half of this mission is actually pretty good. No lies told. First half of the mission, pretty okay. I'd even call it good. You know what? I'll say the first half of this mission is pretty good, irrespective of Halo 2's BS. Like, you have to discount when you're assessing the quality of the missions. You have to completely discount the BS of Halo 2 with all the shield strength and health and reaction time BS. You have to just strictly count, like, okay, the types of encounters and the layout of the missions and things like that. Strictly like level design and enemy organization and things like that. Like, assuming the game worked properly, that's how you would that's how we assess the quality of the missions themselves. When assuming that this mission would be functioning properly, first half of it pretty good. But there's a point, and it's a pretty clear point, where halfway through the mission, it just devolves into absolute garbage. I'll talk about what we're gonna do when we get to that point. When we get to that point. But until that happens, enjoy this little story sequence right here.
By the prophets, what have these brutes done? They have shed our brother's blood, and for that they must die. Sell it. So much for a stealthy advance. Ah, over so soon?
Would have been better if we could have had an Ultra, since, you know, Ultras are kind of broken in Halo 2, as we've seen over the past 11 episodes. But, you know, also I could, like, actually, can I make this jump? Yeah, I can make this jump. I could skip the section. I don't really want to. I mean, I want to, but I skipped a lot of sections in Gravemind, and we're going to be doing some more things in that department later on in the mission, so I kind of want to, at least fight out this encounter. Even though it's easy to skip, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. So I don't really want the brute shot. Brute shot's gonna be, doesn't have a whole lot of ammo for it. Is there a, I'll take some needlers. I'll happily take some needlers. Can we get a checkpoint before this encounter, maybe? Nope. That would be a solid nope on that one there, buddy. I mean, this checkpoint's actually not that bad. This is actually a pretty good checkpoint. This is a very good checkpoint. Okay, I can't really be mad about this checkpoint. Also, never seen the brute fire his brute shot just into nothingness at the beginning of the mission. That's never happened before in any of my playthroughs previously. Did I just get killed by a falling box? I'm so sick of Halo 2. I'm just so done with this game. Every time I play through the campaign, I like, at the beginning of the campaign, I'm like, alright, I'm excited to play Halo 2 again. You know, maybe it won't be as bad this time. And then I get through the campaign and I'm like, alright, it's kind of rough. And then the further you get, it's like, it just devolves into, please get me out of this game. I can't stand this. This is awful. Like, the further you get, because it's always this, it's consistently this bad throughout the whole campaign. It's just that the more you play it, the longer, like, the more time you're exposed to Halo 2's bullshit, the less, like, the less tolerance you have for it, because it's, at a certain point, you're just like, okay, that's enough. How about we actually stop playing this game now, because I'm a little done with it. So, yeah, I hit that point last mission. I mean, I hit it probably Quarantine Zone, but especially last mission. And nope, don't even think about it. Okay, look at that. Look at that. The sword actually killed him first try this time. Who would have thought it? Alright, who else? Is there anything still alive up here? Are we good to move on? I think we're good to move on. Okay. So where's my other needler? Where would I have dropped that? I probably would have dropped it down here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay, great. Alright. Now we have dual needlers. We can actually make our way up here and proceed to the next section. Yeah, so I'm a little sick of Halo 2. Actually, I'm very sick of it. But the good news is that we're almost done. The next mission's super short. The last mission's actually pretty good. And the second half of this mission, even though it sucks, can be easily bypassed. So I'm not too worried about it. Take a stick. I don't have grenades. Okay, fine. Fine, I don't need grenades. I don't need grenades. I mean, I kind of would have liked to have them, but I don't have a carbine. All right, there's a bunch of things that I thought I had, but I didn't. Let's use the needler, and then I guess you have to sort them all up. Sort them all up. Oh, you just died. Okay, but that brute punches stronger than sword. Yep, Halo 2 in a nutshell. Brute punches are stronger than a sword. Is there ever a point where you're just like, you know, this game, it's not fun? Because I hit that point last mission. I really hit that point last mission. But, you know, we're coming up on the end. I'm almost to the point where I can play Halo 3. So just a little bit further to go, and then we'll be good. And is there something up here? Not anymore, there isn't. Okay, knock these things over the edge so that they can hopefully blow up anything below them. Yep, there we go. That's... No, why did you... Elite! You could have gotten me killed. You didn't, but you absolutely could have. And if I hadn't pushed the fusion coil over the edge, you absolutely would have gotten me killed. Because I would not have been able to fight off all the enemies by myself down here with no cover. So, thanks for that, Elite. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate the nice sense of teamwork we got going on here. And that's a Berserking Brute. Get the sword out. Get the sword out. There we go. Takes 2 sword stabs because we're playing Halo 2. Why wouldn't it take 2 sword stabs? And okay, let's cool it. Let's just cool it for a second there, buddy. Oh. I can actually go into this room. Nice. I did not see that one coming. Alright, let's get a brute shot out. This should be good. We should be able to use this. Let's stick you because I have grenades now, and then blow you all up with brute shot blasts. And are we good? Think we're good. Okay. So. No, I still want the sword. Do I? Actually, I think we're coming up on the end of the mission. Like, so it's just this room, and then I think like the room after this, I think is when we're gonna be able to bypass the rest of the mission. So I think we're almost to the end. We're almost there. We're almost done with this mission. Thankfully. Assassinate you. Try to stick you. That grenade did not go where I wanted it to. How about that one? Nope, that grenade didn't go where I wanted it to either. Alright, well, time to play pump them full of carbine ammo until they fall down. Or it's time to play one plasma rifle shot and you're dead. You know, both equally fun games to play. Not. Okay. Stick the turret. There we go. Step 1 complete. And now let's play pump. Steps into the room, instantly knows where I am. 1 brute shot later, I'm dead. Crazy. Totally bonkers how that works out. And that grenade, because the plasma, why would you nerf the plasma grenade? Of all the things in the game to nerf, you pick the plasma grenade. Pistol, I understand. Totally get why you nerfed the pistol, because, you know, it was kind of a broken mess in Combat Evolved. Specifically in regards to multiplayer. In campaign, it was fine, but in multiplayer, yeah, it needed a bit of a nerf. But this, oh my god, 1 carbine shot and you're dead. Oh, this game. We're almost done. Just a little bit further to go and then we're done with the game. But, like, the plasma grenade, seriously, why would you nerf the why? Who at Bungie said, you know what needs a nerf in Halo 2? The plasma grenade. And then, beyond that point, what idiot decided that, yeah, that guy actually knows what he's talking about. Let's do what he says. Because both of those, like, a lot of the time, you can't necessarily blame someone for having an idea. Oh dear god. Well, so you can't blame someone for having an idea because oftentimes even the worst ideas can lead to great execution. So like you can take a great writer can take a bad idea and execute it brilliantly, or a great game designer can take a bad idea and execute it brilliantly. Just in every instance, it's all about the execution, not necessarily the idea. But also, so like even before that point, before the execution, you can't necessarily, like, when you're just brainstorming ideas, you can't necessarily blame someone for coming up with an idea, because at that point, you're all just trying to throw things at the wall and see what sticks. So, you know, it's all about just say whatever comes to your mind, and then we'll sort through the ideas later. you blame the person who came up with the idea for the emoji movie. I don't really blame the guy who did, because he was probably just sitting in a room with a bunch of other people, and they were always like, hey, what if we make a crayon movie? And then the guy's like, no. And then they all just kept spitting random things out, so then eventually this guy's like, alright, what if we made a movie about emojis? And then, what surprised me, like, it doesn't surprise me that someone would have come up with an idea, because people can come up with the ideas of anyone. What surprises me is that somebody in that boardroom heard that idea, turned to face the guy that said it, and said to themselves, yes, that's gonna be our next movie, and then they made it. That's what gets me, is that somebody actually heard that idea and approved that idea with the rationale that, yep, this is a good idea. So I don't necessarily blame the person who came up with the idea to nerf the plasma grenade. I blame the people who said, yes, that's a good idea, let's do that. So, and then I blame the designers who were like, wait, because I'd like to believe that the people who actually implemented the nerf were like, wait, you want to nerf the plasma grenade? And then, like, they had to do a double take. It's like, are you okay? Are you sure you know what you're talking about? Did you hit your head or something? And then they just, like, okay, well, how do you want to nerf the plasma grenade? And then they give them their idea, and it's crap. So they're like, okay, but like, oh, well, I just fell off the edge. So then they give the idea, it's like, alright, here's how we want to nerf it. And the designers had, like, I want to believe that the designers wanted to try to make it good, but were overridden in that process. They gave their ideas for how they would want to nerf the plasma grenade. Because like I could, no, I can't. I was gonna say I could get behind the idea of nerfing the damage to the plasma grenade. Even that, I still can't get behind that because it's ridiculous to do. But what should never have been proposed is the concept, the asinine idea, the absolutely insane concept of removing the EMP effect of the plasma grenade. That should never have been an idea that some... Oh my god, Halo 2. That should never have been an idea that anybody ever had, because it's just idiotic. But whatever. Alright, can I get a long-range weapon? Does one of you have something that I can use? What do you have? Well, I'm never gonna get to find out now. Okay. I need to try to take out the... I have some more shots. Let's just try to blow everything up from distance. There we go. Okay. That should be the Jackal Sniper dead. I know I stuck my friend. I didn't want to stick my friend. I wanted to stick the Brute, but that... oh, yeah, that's the other thing, too. The Brutes have shotguns now. As in, UNSC shotguns. Because, of course they do. Anyway... This is now the point where we don't have to play the rest of the mission, because the latter half of this mission is bullshit. First off, there's a checkpoint where, just like the beginning of Gravemind, you go around a corner and you face a Jackal Sniper, but the chapter screen appears as you go around the corner, so you literally cannot, you see the Jackal Sniper and you're like, okay, I gotta aim, but I can't aim, because I don't have a crosshair, so you die immediately, and it checkpoints you there, which is even worse. But the second half of the mission as a whole is just badly designed, because it's just like, you have to sit towards the back of every arena and pick everything off from range with either a precision weapon or a ghost. And there's no other strategic options beyond that point. It's just horrendously designed. So, we're just going to skip the rest of the mission, and then we'll move on to the next one. And the way you do that is by coming down to this point, and there you go. That's mission over.
Arbiter. The counselors, are they... murdered by the brutes? Vile beasts. The prophets were fools to choose them.